April the 1st, 2019. I want to share some things with you all, but I'm going to start right here. The murdering spirit in this facility. Short version is, this was green when I went in yesterday evening, and y'all see what color it is now. My ankle, let me get to the other spot. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the first thing I noticed on March the 4th, that it was blacker than that, but it was dripping down in front of my doorway. I'll be back again. I'm about to deliver this and take care of something else. Hold on. This is the apartment complex mailbox that I live in. Some things been going on for a long time, but yet recently some issues been made with the lock. If you live in an apartment complex that's old, I will advise to change the lock. Hold on. Okay, I'm not in a position to change the lock because it don't matter. God sees what they do, and this been an issue for a while. Pause. I reported this issue over a week ago. I'm gonna have to get in the shed in a minute. I'm doing it backwards, so I hope everything come out. Join me, if you please, if you don't mind, in a silent prayer to pray what's on your heart, and I pray for strength to do God's will and not mine. Amen. Okay. Thank y'all for viewing. I came outside, a spirit was choking me, and I was cold. Long story short, I never know exactly how God gonna use me and what words will come out of my mouth, which is why it's so important that I keep tainting my flesh. I talk about Tracy and Tawanda, and Tawanda had to tell Tracy to shut up because he talking to them. I talk in the second person sometimes. Tracy be talking and Tawanda be listening, and sometimes Tracy and Tawanda be talking, and Miss Felton, my soul, be telling them to hush. Shh, listen. Recognizing evil spirits and witchcraft is real. I don't practice it, never practice it. It doesn't fear me because I growed up learning to discern the difference with when I was really naughty and doing things I ain't had no business, and some females where people try to cause you harm, and you know God and he tells you to listen, and things all throughout the Bible talks about witchcraft. And I have to remember where I'm at, what state I'm in, and what city that I'm in, and how people are. So I guess that's the topic I'm supposed to discuss without going into a lot of details. Being a servant of God do not mean that God is going to automatically remove those evil spirits or witchcraft and stuff. He tells me when I was doing something this morning, he said, no ma'am, there wasn't agreement. I had an agreement with somebody. Well, let me take that back because obviously they didn't complete it. There was an arrangement to do something dealing with some shoes, and they usually completed within that day or the next day. Today make over a week. God say no, you got to throw it away no matter how much you paid for it, and no compensation. It was uncomfortable at first when he revealed it to me over the weekend. Yet today when I walk out and I see that plant is dying, I'm not upset. Joshua got that plant for me in '99 from a house fire in South Baton Rouge. And it lived and it sprouted out he brought a whole bunch of plants. Short version is, from those plants, from that burnt house, God allowed me to grow them and put them in plants, put them in little pots, and give them away as dope prizes and stuff at auction and functions and different things like that. Let me correct this. It wasn't a senator. It was, I think, the governor that he helped on the campaign. I didn't double check. I need to just throw that up in there. Paying attention and recognizing that same spirit that's been in my facility, in the place I reside, it wasn't easy to identify. In the presence of the lady who managed, the female, not lady, take that back, that managed this unit, she has that spirit on her as well. It's important for me to be spiritually and godly, not religious. I'm not religious. I denounce and remove as much as paganism prior to this particular process. Pictures of both colors of images of a man of God that represent Jesus had to go. That's not Jesus, and that's not, God don't like that. That's wrong. Retaliating is lowering myself to their level. My job, when it comes down to living, is to pay attention and look at people's skin. They be light one day or dark, but you could tell. I can't say what everybody, my eyes and stuff is like in my face. I can't tell nobody how to discern the spirit. I can only share how I discern the spirit. Talking about people that in public office or in private service for God, I learned to talk about myself, because I could only imagine what they go through in preparing to speak or tainting their flesh. Nothing in the world could I have done to live if I would have kept feeding my flesh after the two accidents, one in 15 and one in 16. When they thought that I was weak and stupid, I could care less. I couldn't care. I didn't want to care. I had to learn to not care. With the brain, the CSF and the CF, it's the brain leakage. I'm posted on Tawanda Facebook page, but I have a brain leakage that the injuries, set off. The chronic pain, that not being able to rest and not being able to sleep. I knew that. I didn't know the name of it. When I read the symptoms recently, it hit me all areas, all the things that talk about that. The MS is in my medical records. So I don't just have polio, I have MS. I'm sharing this for a reason. In the midst of pain and dealing with low blood, all kind of memory problems and cognitive issues is related to the health conditions. When the accident happened and I had to start wearing the pins because of damage to my bladder, I didn't know that it was also worsened by the situation, my autoimmune situation, or the restless fatigue, where I be tired all the time. It was so important that I did all kind of service work, and I didn't know that I had these problems till I shut down. The body is designed to keep moving. It's not a machine. Let me take that back. It is designed to move. It's not designed to just keep moving nor sitting down. I'm going to leave this video right there because I'm going to just leave it right there. Thank y'all so very much. Pay attention and ask God to give you the wisdom to understand. And we don't, as human beings, wrestle against flesh and blood, because a bunch of people will be murdered. We wrestle when we don't learn. When I don't learn, when I refuse to yield, that's when I wrestle with people. I don't wrestle with nobody, nor do I fight these sick, mentally ill adult children. I will pray for them tonight. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.